Assalamualaikum my dear students. Today we are going to solve SOP, that is skill oriented practicals. Okay, we are going to solve skill oriented program. This is my lecture number 37 of advanced JavaScript for standard 12 information technologies. We are going to solve SOP4. We have already solved 3 questions of skill oriented programs of advanced JavaScript. Now this is your SOP4, that is skill oriented practical 4. Here is the question: create event driven JavaScript program for the following. Make use of appropriate variables, JavaScript inbuilt string functions and control structures. Now what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to accept string from user and reverse the given string and check whether it is palindrome or not. So there are 3 things what you are supposed to do. First one is to accept the string from the user. So how do we accept the string from the user? We use prompt blocks, right? We use prompt method of JavaScript to accept the string from user, correct? So in JavaScript you are supposed to use prompt blocks. Okay, then reverse the given string. We have already done reverse program, right? How to reverse the string in JavaScript. Then after reversing the string, you are supposed to check whether it is palindrome or not. What do you mean by palindrome? Palindrome strings are the strings which you read the string from the starting and from the ending, both sides are same. Okay, if you start reading the string from the starting and it is same as when you start reading it from the end. Like for example, madam, M-A-D-A-M. So if you read it from the right side, it will be the same, and from the left side it will be the same string, correct? Like dad, D-A-D. So it will be the same string, D-A-D from here, D-A-D from here. Got it? But the difference is of capital letter and small letter. Okay, so it is not palindrome because we are using capital and small letters here. Now this is 1 2 3 2 1. So this is what? It is a string. Okay, we will consider this as string, as we all know that whenever we accept this string from accept anything from box, it will be in the form of string only. Okay, so whenever we use the string, whenever we use the accepted value in calculations, we are first supposed to convert it into integer value by using parsing method. So the value accepted from the user by using prompt box, those values are always in string format. Okay, so this one is also string 1 2 3 2 1. So if you read it from the beginning, it will be the same as when you read it from the ending. Okay, if you read these strings from the start and from the end, both are same. So the above strings are palindrome, but that is not palindrome because of the capital case and small case. Okay, so that is not palindrome. Madam is palindrome and 1 2 3 2 1 is palindrome string. Got it? Now we will move to the programming part. Click here on try it. This is our program. What you are supposed to do, you are supposed to create a program, event driven program, as in very first lecture I explained you that we are supposed to create the programs in JavaScript as event driven program. means you're supposed to use events in each programming. So here we are supposed to create a button. On clicking on that button, you're supposed to call a function, because it is an event. On click is an event. So on clicking on the button, you're supposed to call a function, and in that function you're supposed to reverse the string. First you're supposed to accept the string, then reverse the string, and then check whether it is palindrome or not. Okay, so this is your program. When I click on this button, click here to check whether the string is palindrome or not. So first you click here, it will ask you the string. Okay, so this is what prom box. It is a prom box which is asking you to enter the string. Okay, so whatever string you will enter here, it will check whether this string is palindrome or not. When I click on OK, it will display 12321 is palindrome. Okay, when I click on cancel 12321, when I click on cancel, it will do nothing. Okay, so see here again, if suppose I write MADAM, so this is what a palindrome string. Okay, and this is what, this is not palindrome because of the capital case and small case. Okay, so it is not palindrome. See again, mom, it is a palindrome string. Okay, check it. See, it is not palindrome. Correct? Okay, one more example is here. See, Malayalam. Okay, when you click OK, it will check. So Malayalam is a palindrome string because when you read it from the beginning and when you read it from the ending, both are same. Okay, so Malayalam is a palindrome string. Got it? Now see the coding. This is the coding part. Starting with doc type HTML, it is compulsory if you are creating a web page in HTML5. So doc type HTML, this statement is compulsory. We are supposed to write it in the beginning. Doc type HTML. This is for HTML5. Okay. Then starting with HTML body, button on click is equal to pala str. Okay, what is this? This is a function. Okay, palindrome str, pali str, this is the function which we are going to call. Okay, this is a function which we are going to call on clicking on a button. So we are creating a button on the screen with the name. Click here to check whether the string is palindrome or not. This is the label which will display on the, this label will display on the button. See here, this is a button. Click here to check whether the string is palindrome or not. So this label will display on the button. Okay, so we will start the creating button by using button tag start, and button tag will end at the end of the line. Okay, so on click is an event. When I click on this button, it will call a function pali str. This is a function calling. Pali str is a function calling. Okay, so when you create the function, the name should be the same. Okay, by creating the function, the name should be the same which you are using in calling. So now after creating a button, we are supposed to start with the script part. Okay, in script we are going to call a function pali str. We are going to create the function pali str, which will contain the block of statements. See, this is the block of function. Okay, this is a block starting with curly bracket and ending with curly bracket. This is the starting curly bracket of a function. This is the ending curly bracket of a function. Okay, now what we are doing, we are creating a function to first accept the string. Okay, the first step is to accept the string. So when we are accepting the string, we are supposed to store it somewhere. To store this accepted string, we use a variable s. This is variable s. This is the declaration of a variable starting with where keyword, where s is equal to prompt. This is what? This is a method. Prompt is a method which will ask the user to enter the string, or which will ask the user to input. Okay, for the user input we use prompt. So prompt, enter your string. Now whatever string user is going to enter, it will come into this s variable. It will save that accepted string from the user in s variable. Okay, now variable s1. Now we are taking second variable s1 for second step. Second step is what? To reverse this string. So in reversing this string, we have three steps. First step is to break this string. Okay, the very first step is to break this string. Then second step is to reverse this string, and then we are supposed to join this string. Okay, so these are the three ways to three steps to reverse this string. Okay, so we will take one more variable s1 to store the reverse string in it. Okay, so when we reverse this string, so after reversing we are going to save that string into s1. Got it? Now s dot split. Now what we are supposed to do, accepted string is in s, right? So s dot split. Split is a method of string object which will break the string into multiple parts. Okay, so after breaking, we are not supposed to give any comma in between. We are not supposed to give any hyphen in between. We just need to break this string. Correct? So to break this string, we use split method of string object. Okay, split is a method of string object. It will split the string into multiple parts. Okay, so if I write hello, it will accept that hello. If I write dad, it will accept that dad. Okay, and then after that it will split it into three parts, DAD. Okay, so that string will divide into characters, that is DAD, by using this s dot split method. Got this? Now second one is to reverse this string. So after splitting this string, after breaking this string, what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to reverse the accepted string. So this is the accepted string. Now we are supposed to reverse it. Okay, after breaking we will reverse that same string. So break, after break we will reverse it into DAD again. So after reversing we will get the same answer, DAD. Correct? Then we are supposed to join it. Third step is to join it. Correct? So while joining we are not going to give any comma and space. Correct? So we are not supposed to write anything in double quotes. We will give empty double quotes here. Okay? If you give space here, it will give a space in DAD, in between DAD. So we don't want it, right? We just need to reverse it. So after reversing, we will get this string and we will get this string into s1 variable. Okay, now third step. First step is to accept this string. We have accepted this string by using prompt method and we have saved it in s. Second step is to break this string, accepted string, and then reverse this string and then join. This is the second step, right? Now third step is to check whether this string is palindrome or not. So how to check? So we will check the accepted string is equal to the reverse string or not. Correct? What is palindrome? This string is same in both the order, in reverse order also, in normal order also. So what we check, we will check whether the accepted string is equal to the reverse string or not. Correct? So here if I suppose enter 1 2 3, so by using this we will split it into 1 2 3, and we will reverse into 3 2 1. Okay, and then we will join 3 2 1. So accepted string will be 1 2 3 and reverse string will be 3 2 1. So both are equal or not? Both are not equal. So it will avoid, it will skip this. Okay, the execution will skip this block and will come into else block, and will execute this else block, that is alert s. What is there in s? 1 2 3. Okay, so 1 2 3 is not palindrome. So this message will display on the screen. 1 2 3 is not palindrome. Got it? So if s is equal to s1, if this will return true, as you all know that if condition will return either true or false. So if the condition will return, returning true value, so if block will get executed. If the condition will return false value, if block will get skipped and the else block will get executed. Okay, so here 1 2 3 is not equal to s1, right? So it will return false. So it will avoid executing this block and will directly execute else block, that it is not palindrome. Now if I write 1 to 1, okay, then if I accept the string as 1 to 1, my accepted string is 1 to 1. So in s we have 1 to 1, s1 is 1 to 1 again, because after reversing we will get the same answer. So if s is equal to s1, is it true or false? S is equal to s1, it is true. 1 to 1 is equal to 1 to 1, right? So if the string, if the condition will return true value, it will execute the if block. What is there in if block? Alert s is palindrome. What is there in s? 1 to 1. So 1 to 1 is palindrome. It will return as 1 to 1 is palindrome. And then after executing this if block, the else block will get skipped and it will come out of the loop directly. Got it? Now why we have used double equal to here? Why we have used double equal to here? See, s is, in previous example, s is 1 2 3, correct, and s1 is 3 to 1. So if we use single equal to, what will happen? If I write it as s is equal to s1, then what will happen? If I write s is equal to s1, it will assign the value of s1 to s, correct? So whatever is there in s1, what is there in s1? In a previous example, we have assigned 1 2 3 in s and 3 to 1 in s1. So what is there in s1? 3 to 1. So it will assign that 3 to 1 on to this s variable. Okay, which is wrong. We are not assigning any value here. In if condition, we are comparing the value. So to compare the value, we use double equal to sign. Because single equal to is the assignment operator, it will assign the value to s variable. We don't want to assign any value, we want to check whether these values are equal or not. Correct? So to compare the values, we use double equal to sign. So s is equal to s1 will return either true or false, depending on the values accepted from the user and depending on the values reversed by using methods. Okay, so this double equal to sign is used to compare the value, and single equal to sign is used to assign the value. So if I write s is equal to s1, it will assign the value of s1 to variable s, which is wrong, because in if condition we compare the value, right? So to compare the value, we use double equal to sign. So s is equal to s1 will return either true or false. If it will return true, it will execute the true block, that is this block, first block of if condition. If it will return false, it will skip executing this true block. It will directly execute the else block, that is the false block. Got it? Now one more question is there, why we have used plus sign here? Why we use this plus sign here? So this plus sign is used to concat two values. Concatenation means to joining. Okay, so we use this plus sign to join two values. Here the value s is a variable which contains some value in it, and this is the constant value, correct? So the constant value and the variable value are joined by using plus sign here. So alert s, the value of s is 123, so it will display alert. In alert box it will display 123 is palindrome. Because of this plus sign, it will join the value of s with this constant value. Got it? So there are two symbols used, two operators are used here. One operator is double equal to, that is used to join the to compare the value, and plus is used to concat the values. Okay, and one more operator is used here, equal to, which is used to assign the value. Got it? So one more time, just check the output. This is your output. Okay, you will get a button on the screen. By using button tag, you will create a button on the screen. Okay, the label on the button is click here to check whether the string is palindrome or not. Whatever you write between the opening tag and closing tag will be the label on the button. Okay, then in button we have called one function on click event. On click is the event handler. Okay, on click is the event handler, and it will call palistr function. So this is the action taken on this event handler. Okay, so this is called as event. When we use event handler, it will take some action. Got it? So it is called as an event. So here on click is an event handler, and this is the action what we take on the event. Got it? So this is an event. On clicking on this, we will call this function palistr. This is the calling of the function. Okay, this is a calling of a function. So when we click on this, it will call this function palistr. This is the declaration block of the function. Okay, this block is the declaration block of the function. So when any function or method will contain the block, it will not have the semicolon at the end. Okay, so you're not supposed to write semicolon at the end of the function. Here it is a function calling, so we can write the semicolon at the end here. But this is what the declaration of a function which contains a block. So if you close it by using semicolon, it will avoid executing the block. Okay, so don't close it by giving here a semicolon. Got it? So a function, this is the function declaration. Function is a keyword to declare a function. This is the name of the function which we have written here on calling. Got it? And this is the function block. This is a function block starting with curly bracket and ending with closing curly bracket. Got it? Then we have called a variable. We have declared one variable where s is equal to, we have displayed a from box by you accepting the value from the user. To accept the value from the user, we have displayed a from box. See, when you click on this, it will call a function where we have displayed one from box. This is a from box where enter your string is a message which is displaying on the from box. Okay, so enter your string, this is the same message which is displaying on the from box. Okay, so whatever value you will enter here, suppose I have entered 1 2 3 here. Okay, so after clicking OK, what will happen? When I click on OK, it will assign that value in s variable. Okay, and then in s1 variable, what we do, we will reverse the string. So there are three steps to reverse this string. First one is to split it by using split method. So s.split will divide or will break the string into multiple parts, then reverse will reverse the string, and then join will join the string. Okay, so in split method you are supposed to give empty double quotes, and in join method again we are supposed to give empty double quotes. Okay, then this is the reverse of the string. So what we have entered here, 1 2 3, right? We have entered 1 2 3 here. So on clicking on it, it will return it. The string will be 3 2 1 now. Correct? The reverse string is 3 2 1 now. So now we will check if s is equal to s1. I have entered 1 2 3. The reverse string is 3 2 1. Is it true? S is equal to s1. Is this statement is true? No, it is not true, because 1 2 3 is not equal to what 3 to 1. Correct? So if it is not true, if the string is false, if the condition is false, it will execute the else block. So this is the answer. Alert, S is not palindrome. What is there in S? 1 2 3. 1 2 3 is not palindrome. See, this is the answer. 1 2 3 is not palindrome. Correct? So if I write madam here, okay, so the reverse string will be madam only. See, after clicking OK, madam only, right? So the reverse string is madam, the accepted string is madam. So this condition will return true. S is equal to S1. Madam is equal to madam. Is it true? Yes, it is true. So it will execute this alert block, and it will display that the S is palindrome. Okay, what is S? Madam. Madam is palindrome. It will display madam is palindrome. Got it? Now in this there are 3 operators used. First is equal to. This equal to operator is used to assign the value to the variable. See, here we are assigning the accepted value from the user to this S variable by using equal to operator. Second operator is double equal to. What we are doing, we are comparing two values by using double equal to, because single equal to is an assignment operator. So if we use single equal to here, it will assign the value to S. Right, it will assign the value of S1 to S, which is wrong. We are not assigning any value in if condition. We are comparing two values in if condition. We use if condition to compare the values, right, to check the condition. So in checking the condition, we use comparison operator. Correct? So this is what comparison operator, double equal to sign, which will give either true or false. It will give the result as true or false. If the condition is true, it will execute this block. If the condition is false, it will execute else block. Got it? And the third operator is plus operator. This is the concatenation operator. Okay, it is used to concat two values. To concat two values, we use plus operator. Concatenation means to join. Okay, so to joining two values, we use plus sign. So it will join the value of S with this constant value is palindrome. So it will display 1 2 3 or madam. Okay, depending on your input, it will display that 1 2 3, and it will give a space, because I have given a space here in double quotes. So it is a constant value. Whatever you write in double quotes is a constant value, which will display it as it is on the screen. Correct? So this value will display as it is on the screen, and here S, the value of S is depend on the input you have accepted from the user. Got it? So madam is the input accepted from the user. So S is palindrome. Madam is palindrome, like this. Got it? So here we are going to stop today. In next lecture, we will inshallah see few more programming questions which may come in your online exam. This is SOP. This skill oriented programs are for your practical exams. Okay, so we will continue doing the programming practice. We will see the programming questions in next lecture, inshallah. Now we will stop here today. Thank you so much.